All right, guys, this is Coach Nikki Zeigler. I am live here on the Herpreneur virtual book tour. I'm so excited to have another amazing author that's here with us on today. Let's go ahead and give a shout out to Joy Harrisburg, published author, Joy Harrisburg. We bring you in. Hey, girl.
Hey.
So let's talk about who you are, the name of your book, and what made you name the book.
Okay. Well, first of all, thank you for letting me be on here. I really appreciate it. But as you stated, I'm Joy Harrisburg. I live in St. Louis, Missouri now, but I was actually born in Bloomington, Illinois. And my family moved to Cape Girardeau, Missouri, and I lived there for about 20 years before moving to St. Louis last year. And I'm a writer, entrepreneur, I'm a wife, but most importantly, I'm an author. And this book, Different Like Me, I published it on October the 7th of this year. It's my second children's book.
Second children's book. Okay. That's what's up. So, what would you tell your 13-year-old self now after all the stuff you've endured? What would you say to her?
Man, my 13-year-old self was emotional. So at first, I think I would tell her to get her emotions together because I had a lot going on growing up. I was teased, I was bullied, and I took it as everyone was against me. So I just kind of like isolated myself and became really quiet. And that, unfortunately, that stuck with me up until my adult years. I brought all of that with me from childhood. And I just kind of remained quiet because I felt like people left me alone that way. So I would honestly go back and tell her it's okay to open up to people. Everyone is not against you and that you're beautiful just the way you are. Just because someone is making fun of you or teasing you, that doesn't stop your shine. Like, keep going. That's what I would tell her.
What would you tell an inspired author, those who are trying to launch their own book?
I would tell them to go for it because when I released my first book in February of last year, I had no idea what I was doing. Like, I had an idea for a book, but I didn't really know what all went into it. I just kind of jumped out there. I was nervous and I was scared, but I did it scared because I knew that someone needed to hear my story. I knew that this message was for someone. So I just had to jump out there and do it. So I would tell them to do it. There's somebody somewhere in the world that's waiting to hear a story that only you can tell. So just go for it.
Who helped you get the book launched?
Actually, it was really me and my husband. I self-published. Yes, we did a lot of research on what goes into getting a book and illustrations and things like that. And I wrote the book. I found an illustrator on Facebook, actually. And then my husband actually worked on getting it formatted so it can be released on Amazon. And so it was really just the two of us that put it out there.
Wow. So during this time and season, with all the pandemic going on, with all of the elections, fraud, and depression, and COVID, can you please say something encouraging to those who are watching you?
Absolutely. I think, especially with everything that's going on, we have to remember who's really in control. At the end of the day, God is really in control. And I think a lot of us have kind of lost our focus on who is in control of the world. We're looking to someone to save us, but we already have a savior. And so we really just have to focus on him and find that time and spend that time with him. And I mean, because the troubles of the world are going to be there. But the one thing that never changes is God. So just keep your focus on him.
Yeah, God will never change.
Absolutely.
He's the same God yesterday, today, and forever.
Yep.
Wow. So where can we get this amazing book?
Well, you can get signed copies on my website, joyharrisburg.com, or it's also available on Amazon.
And you say it's on Amazon as well?
Yes, it is.
Okay. What's next for you? What's next for your future?
I definitely, during this pandemic, I have written more books. Eventually, I want to branch out and kind of do like an autobiography about my life, because I've definitely been through a lot of different things that I feel like can help other people. So I definitely want to do that, but I do have some more children's books that I want to release as well.
Wow. Well, we appreciate you for coming on this tour, man.
Yes, I'm so excited. I was so excited to be a part of this.
Well, you know what? It made it official when me and you had to come in together and do this
Right.
elaborate.
Okay, twinning. That's what, right. But see, you showing out. You got your hat, like you doing it.
Got that real.
Listen.
That's what you call it. I tell my friends, this is what you call a bad hair day. But the hat did it for me. The hat just had to bring it on through.
Yeah, I get it.
Thank you so much. Have a good day, Joy, and I will talk to you very soon.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, we'll see you on the next episode.